Genesis is an outreach ministry of Norwegian Settlers Church. Its goal is to make an impact in the communities of our local area, Port Shepstone, and the people that are being impacted on different levels. The healthcare aspects we find, number one, is what we experienced back in 2002 with regard to the HIV pandemic. That was a crucial part of the launching of Genesis into being able to create a space for intrinsic palliative care for people who are dying from HIV. The other aspects of Genesis have just branched out into community space in the areas of education, in the areas of providing opportunities for young people to come and experience and be equipped in the area of musical talent, in the area of gym. So we've got a whole local gym where guys come in from the community to have a space where they can just develop and be reached out to and grow in themselves in the space of not having to just be pulled into the difficulties of poverty and there's so many other aspects of the negativity of our community, lack of employment, domestic violence, broken homes, and even as simple as what a gym is, the gym provides a space for guys to just find hope and a place to connect and just focus on building themselves up. Now we've got quite a few safe houses in our different communities. The safe houses are strategically placed in different communities to provide a place for people who are experiencing a whole bunch of different traumas. Gender-based violence, domestic violence in the home, children that are often young people are being raped. There's a lot of alcohol abuse, and anybody who fears for their life or needs any form of help is able to run to the safe house, get social workers to oversee the situation, and then communicate necessary information through to the police to set up case numbers and stuff, all from the safety of the safe houses, so that people don't have to go all the way to a police station to be heard and seen to.
Sin that let the crimson stain he was still at his nose. I've ran away from fights when I should have stood my ground. Lived a double life when nobody was around. Tattooed in my mind images I can't take back, and dressed in all white when my soul was still black. Been sick to my stomach in the prison of regret. Felt so full of shame that I wish that I was dead. Until I realized that somebody paid the price. The gift was free for me, but he had to give his life. Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin that led the crimson stain he was still at his nose. And now I live my life in the way that shows I'm thankful. But some days I'm Canaan and other days I'm able. The enemy reminds me of the times I'm unstable, and how my flaws could never let me sit at your table. Now I'm sick to my stomach in a prison of regret. Feel so full of shame that I wish that I was dead. till I realized that somebody paid the price. The gift was free for me, but he had to give his life. Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin that left the crimson stain, he washed it white as snow.
The baby home, it's referred to as Al Roy Baby Home. It's on the church premises. So currently we've got approximately 20 children in our home, just under 20. This specific home has the capacity for 30 kids between the ages of 0 and 4 years old. We are currently building another home for the total capacity of about 60 kids. So as the BiG students, you would have just experienced connecting with children who have been taken out of their homes to be fostered, to be nurtured, to be cared for, to be monitored by social workers so that they can hopefully be reintroduced into their homes. And part of the ministry at Alroy is to feed these kids, to educate them, just to nurture them in their physical development. And I think one of the favorite places is Alroy because the guys just love working with young kids. Project Exodus that is a part of the church ministries, and this is a ministry that deals specifically in the area of helping people to embrace recovery from the toxic dysfunction of addiction. On the south coast here in Port Shepstone, addiction and the trauma and the tragedies that are experienced around addiction are very prevalent. We have a lot of people who are struggling. There are a range of challenges we're experiencing in addiction on the South Coast, and it does definitely represent a pandemic that is being experienced across the globe, not just here. Starting even as young as primary school kids are being exposed to this addiction. We have addiction to gambling, we have addiction to young people self-harming, and also eating disorders as well. So our passion is just to help people to experience what it looks like to find a safe community, to work through their addictions and to find hope, to find recovery, and also to find purpose in their relationship, primarily with God. Having you 45 students come across from Norway to South Africa, I cannot tell you how much that means to us. We feel privileged to be a place, a church space where people can come and experience what God is doing in our community, as well as being able to see the variety of challenges as well as opportunities that we are having in our church environment. So having you young people come to our church has been amazing. We have a very specific Norwegian heritage. So when we get to link and connect and partner with Norwegians from at this current time, in current space and time, it's such a huge privilege to see how God is bringing us a full circle to provide opportunities just to grow and experience opportunities to change people's lives.